आज के सेशन में मैं आप लोगों को थोड़ा बहुत जेई या नीट के लिए एक टॉपिक समझाने जा रहा हूँ बच्चों। अगर आपको ये टॉपिक अच्छे से प्रिपेयर हो गया ना तो ध्यान रखना, आप बहुत अच्छे से मार्कोनिको एंड एंटी मार्कोनिको ये कर पाओगे। तो चलो बच्चों स्टार्ट करते हैं। सबसे पहले हम लोगों को समझना है आज के कंसेप्ट में स्टेबिलिटी ऑफ कार्बोकैटायन। स्टेबिलिटी ऑफ कार्बोकैटायन। So dear students, what about the stability of carbocation? So first of all, let's draw the carbocation. This one is known as a methyl carbocation. Methyl carbocation. Now let's talk about one more carbocation, CCH3. Here one H, here one more H, and here there is a plus charge. It's known as a primary carbocation. Primary carbocation. या फिर you can also say that it's known as a 1 degree carbocation, right? Now let's have one carbon CH3 group here, CH3 group one more here, H group is here, plus charge, that's known as a secondary carbocation. Secondary carbocation. Now it's also known as a 2 degree carbocation, and the last one is a CH3 plus charge, it's known as a 3 degree carbocation, या फिर it's also known as a tertiary carbocations. Dear students, one thing that you have to remember, every time it's not necessary to have CH3 group only. Clear? There should be a C2H pi group, yeah, there should be a C3H4 group, right? There should be any alkane, there should be any alkyl group. So here it's a carbocation. Now what about the stability order? As we know that 3 degree carbocation is the most stable, then 2 degree, then 1 degree, then methyl carbocation. So now why this 3 degree carbocation is extremely stable? So let's find out the reason first of all. As here you can apply two logics. First logic that I can say, it's a hyperconjugation logic. Now if you are applying, my dear friend, hyperconjugation logic, in that logic what you will do, first of all you will make a box with this particular carbon and you will find out number of alpha carbon. So here there is you can check, there is a 3 alpha C. It directly shows that there is a total 9 alpha H. As you know, higher the alpha H, higher the stability. Okay, that's the general trends which is observed during the stability of carbocation. So this one is considered as the most stable carbocation, and this one is considered as a least stable carbocation because it don't have any alpha C, so it don't have any alpha H. Okay, so it's a very first concept that you can apply. And second one concept which is almost similar with the first concept, here it's as EDG, that I'm going to introduce two terms. First term is known as electron donating group. Okay, so dear students, there are mainly two type of groups. First is known as a EDG, which is known as electron donating group, and one more group is there which is considered as a EWG, which is known as a electron withdrawing group. Okay, now listen me very carefully and please, now your full attention I want here only. Okay, so now dear students, when we talk about the electron donating group or electron withdrawing group, what things that you have to keep in mind? So very first thing is that when you talk about electron donating group, that group exactly increase electron density. So they are very good donors. See, based on this, there was one question which was asked in the GUJSET exam. Suppose you take OCH3 group, so this group is considered as a very good donating group. This is considered as a very good donating group. Now, when we talk about, dear students, electron withdrawing group, So there is a very best example you can take as a nitro group. You can take as example cyanide group. Clear? These are the best examples of electron withdrawing group. Okay, they are exactly decreasing. They are accepting या फिर withdrawing electron density. See, if you will look for the two definitions, then it's most clear what is the electron donating group या फिर electron EDG and what is the EWG. Now when we talk about stability of carbocation, as I says, there is a second point which is considered as a stability order. So CH3 plus charge, this one is considered as the most stable carbocation. It's considered as a most stable carbocation. Why? Because these alkyl group, remember, these alkyl groups are very good donors, very good electron donating groups. So as electron donating group increase, stability of carbocation is increased. Stability of carbocation is increased. See dear students, these are the very primary concept and you have to understand this concept. Okay, if you will not prepare this concept, then definitely you will face lots of difficulties. You will face number of difficulties. Okay, so now let's start the next one. How to make stable carbocation. How to make stable carbocation by hydride shifting या फिर you can also take by methyl shifting. Okay, so now what about the hydride shifting, what about the methyl shifting? Let's check it. 1CH3, here there is 1CH3, 1CH3 is here, 1CH3 is here. Now there is a plus charge, 1H is here, 1CH3 is here. Okay, this one is, dear students, this one is one carbocation. Now let me change the color. Okay, check very carefully. You can check this carbocation is a 2 degree carbocation, but I want to make this most stable carbocation. So now what I will do, I will shift one group. Suppose this cation is shifted here, then this will become 3 degree. So now I will shift this CH3 group here. So now CH3 so now it becomes CH3 CH3. Methyl is shifted here, dear students. Methyl is shifted, CH3 and one more CH3 is here. This is known as a 3 degree या फिर tertiary carbocation. Is known as a 3 degree या फिर tertiary carbocation. See, if you will understand topic better, then definitely I'm sure you can make the most stable carbocation very easily. You can form carbocation very easily. See how to make better stable carbocation. I'm sure you got it by using methyl shifting technique. Now the next one is hydride shifting. See, hydride shifting is by the same way you can follow the order. In that you will shift hydrogen in a form of H minus. Okay, now see, these are the some fundamental things which will be very useful for learning the Markovnikov and anti-Markovnikov. Now whenever we discuss about Markovnikov and anti-Markovnikov, that we are going to discuss exactly in the next lecture. Clear? Your next lecture will be Markovnikov and anti-Markovnikov. This is your next lecture exactly, that you are going to discuss anti-Markovnikov and Markovnikov in next lecture. Okay, so now before you start Marconico and anti-Marconico, you should understand what about some solvents, right? CCl4 is considered as a carbon tetra chloride, which is known as a good solvent, which is known as a very good solvent. It's known as a very good solvent, right? And one more solvent, this solvent you are going to use in a Marconico rule. See, right now you just remember, tomorrow I am going to tell you how you will use this one. Okay, one more thing is there, H2O2, which is known as a HOOH. This kind of linkage, dear student, is known as a peroxide linkage, and this kind of particular compound is known as a hydrogen peroxide. Okay, this you are going to use in anti-Marconico. Okay, so these are some fundamental things that you have to remember before learning Marconico and anti-Marconico. Now one more thing is that when you got two products for alkane, when you got two products for alkene, in that case what you have to remember, one will be a major product, one is a major product which yield good, and one is a minor product, which yield low. Okay, now what about the major product and what about the minor product? Again, that can be considered by the using hyperconjugation concept. Clear? So I will recommend one thing, please watch alpha H video, please watch hyperconjugation for better understanding. Here I am just telling you the fundamental things, and that is suppose you are given with CH3C double bond C, one H is here, CH2 and CH3. Clear? So you can check its unsaturated system. This one is considered as alpha carbon, this one is considered as alpha carbon, total alpha H 5. Suppose one more alkene is given, CH2 double bond CH2. Here exactly no alpha H is equal to 0. Clear? It shows that comparatively ethene, this particular alkene is more stable. So this one is a major product. I'm sure, dear students, you understand this topic very clearly, and if you like this video, please don't forget to like, okay, please don't forget to share, and don't forget to comment. Okay, see, whenever you make a like or you make a dislike, actually you are helping us by using our systems. If you are using like or dislike, doesn't matter, but definitely it will help other students to find out this particular video. And don't forget to share and comment this video. Okay, कल फिर मिलेंगे डियर स्टूडेंट्स, इसके बारे में आगे मार्कोनिको एंड एंटी मार्कोनिको आपको पढ़ना है.